Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies, Dr. Ajay Kumar. CE Academics and Development, Dr. A.K. Srivastav. Dr. Nidhi Gupta, Academic Coordinator, TIAS. Guest for today's program, HOD BAJMC, HOD 1 MCA, delegates from corporate and academic arena, my colleagues, and new bright faces amongst us. A very good morning to all of us. It is our immense pleasure and proud privilege to be amongst dignitaries. On behalf of Journalism and Mass Communication, NIT Department of Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies, today I, Hani Shah, is honored and pleased to welcome all new aspirants to yet another orientation program for the year 2018. Imagine with all your mind, believe with all your heart, because your future is created by what you do today and not tomorrow. Now I request all the dignitaries on the stage to join in for the Diya ceremony, please. Thank you so much, sir. Now let's begin with the felicitation ceremony. To proceed further for today's orientation program, I would like to call our director, sir, Dr. Ajay Kumar, Doctorate in Management with 20 years of experience in teaching, research, and industry. He is instrumental in conceptualization and convened more than 7 international and 30 national conferences on various contemporary issues of management. He has been author of books on business policy, service marketing, and international business management. Sir, you have been a great motivator and has achieved of set goals. It's my pleasure to invite you to motivate our new aspirants, sir. Please.
I extend my heartiest welcome to all of you, Tecnia new students admitted in the BJMC and the MCA program who have taken decisions to join Tecnia. I congratulate all of you for the excellent choice you have made. We are now working in close cooperation, in close association to unleash your potential, develop the alma mater. You are all ushering into a new era of professionalism through your chosen field. Your decision is going to impact substantially on the working of organization you're going to join after completing your program from the Tecnia. Tecnia, Institute of Advanced Studies, is one of the premier institutes, NAC accredited A-grade institute, duly recognized by All India Council of Technical Education, Ministry of HRD, Government of India, since 1998. It is affiliated to Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University and is recognized under Section 2F of UGC Act 1956 for conduct of MBA, MCA, BBA, and BA-JMC programs. The Tecnia Institute is ISO 9001-2015 and 14001-2015 certified for Quality Management System and Environment Management System by ISC Assurance Services Private Limited. This orientation program of BBA and MCA program, session 2018-19, from 1st of August to 4th of August, is already been on. We have 3 main issues over here. 1, orientation, 2nd, induction, and 3rd is the bridge classes. After this 3 points program has been over, then your normal routine affair of the classroom session will take place. You have joined after completing your schooling, and MCA have joined after completing their graduation. This is a professional world. Lot many things is required out of you. HODs of various programs, MCA department and BGMC will talk to you on the issue that what exactly is going to take shape as far as your academics are concerned. IP University has given certain prescribed syllabus which has to be qualified by you, and certain credits you have to qualify. And after qualifying certain credits on a one-to-one basis, you will be uh, moving to next session. 2-3 things are very important over here as far as the orientation is concerned. One, any student who has not yet been able to complete his formalities, admission formalities at the counter, with regard to any document which has been left, please ensure it that it should be completed as soon as possible. Number one. In case the eligibility has not been clear, 15th of October is the last date of submission of document. After that, as per Supreme Court guidelines, the candidate will not be allowed to continue the program. So one part has been very clear. The documents pending at the counter is to be taken the first priority as far as development of the system is concerned. Number two, your classes is going to commence from 1st of August. The attendance will be taken into totality. 75% attendance is requirement as far as the professional body requirement is concerned. Then the qualification marks, first and second semester qualifying, you have to complete at least 50% papers must be qualified by you to get roll over to the second year. And from second year to third year, 90% of first year paper, and second year 50% of paper is very mandatory. So mind it, you see the credits of the various papers. The credits are very high, work hard on those areas, and those papers are more important. The credit of the paper is more, the questions, answers to be taught over there should be taken up seriously, and you qualify the paper in one go itself. So anybody who is going to take on the baggage that I am going to clear those papers in supplementary examinations or this thing, that thing, it is going to definitely show your academics in poor light. So my advice to you, never ever try to carry any baggage of supplementary examinations on your shoulder when you're passing from first semester to second, second to third, third to fourth. Clear your all baggage in the first semester itself, right? Third aspect, university has given certain internal marks. 25% of your internal weightage has been given by the university in a form of internal marks by your faculty members, concerned faculty member of your subject. So there is a full demarcation how this 25 marks will be given to you. And those 25 marks are, if you are going to obey the rules and regulations judiciously and religiously, you will be able to get maximum out of that. And these are the marks which is going to give you medals in the time to come when the university tally is to be taken into consideration. So those who are aspirants of that I should get hold of a gold medal after completing my BGMC or MCA program, it is a sounding bell for from the day one itself. You must able to plan out those things that yes, I am going to, whatever the case may be, whatever the answers may be, whatever the CET ranks and the other admission processes is going all over, and I must be able to give my deliverance to become fetch a gold medal. So certain people who are aspirants of gold medal, try to work on with that. We are going to help you on those aspects. Uh, Academics in the journalism and mass communication, first semester the basic one, second semester as you propagate with the prints, then with the television and media, special events programs would be there, and the film appreciation and special events and all those things. Each and every semester is going to give you an input of new media creations as far as journalism and mass communication is concerned. 40 credit papers been there for a semester. Out of that, 50% syllabus of the journalism and mass communication is practical oriented. So if you are going to get hold of your classes, please ensure that the practical aspect must be taken into consideration. As long as you're going to work hard on practical aspects, you will be able to give right kind of dividends which is required by the profession concerned. And if somebody feels that I should be fair enough to get myself accustomed after completing my BJMC or higher education in this field, I want to become an anchor or a news reader in some organization of repute, television channel or some other channel. So there are various clubs in the system. Somebody is having very passionate about photography and videography. We have got a videography club and the photography club, where the students can be able to join and they can unleash with the camera that monumental photography or wedding photography. All those things can be worked on those aspects. That is technical aspects. Second aspect, with the flair, how to write media, even the print media, the flair for writing English is very important. The communication language, the Hindi language, the vernacular language is very important. Whether you are having a fair amount of idea to be logically be able to express yourself on the paper, that will be taken up by the press and media club. They will help you how to hold a press conference and how to divulge and what not to divulge. What is the thin line, where to divulge and what not to divulge. Those things will be nitty-gritty of the profession will be told to you. Third aspect will be the Abhivakti Club. This has been there, which will help you how to behave in front of camera. Camera sense, camera ethics, camera moral will be different, and behind the cameras, technical people are moving in a different way. So all these things will be taken up. And the fourth dimensions is Rangmanch Club has been there. Cultural events will take place, and IT Club is also there. Apart from that, the dimensions of NSS, National Service Scheme, has been there to help you off. And National Service Scheme is organizing last year, more than 14 different programs. These subsets of program will help you to connect with the community. Each and every corporate houses are having entrusted with corporate social responsibility, and they are having enough amount of budget over there to invest in this corporate social responsibility. So NSS will be help you to connect with the community, because any business avenue which is going to take shape, it is going to expense on the basis of it is for the community, and the community wants dividends out of that. So it will create a connect with the people concerned. So it's been there, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan or Digital India concept or Make in India concept, and lot many things has been put forward by the government of India. Those things you be able to understand what is the government policy, how these government policies will shape our future. All those dimensions will be help to community connect will be there, and you will be able to extract the news from various channels for your stories in the medias. Then for the MCA program, again, it's not a thing. It's been technologically the lifeblood of any organization is the information technology. MCA department and MCA students, aspirants of MCA students, will be logically required to make certain issues. Again, for the IT channels, they're writing blogs, they're writing technical know-how. So ERP solutions, lot many systems has been there, and where documentation is not been possible. So ERP solutions is one of the method where various small modules can be worked upon, and as nitty-gritty can be done, and simple module can be launched, and that can give you dividends. You try to bring in your own company in time to come. Even for the BGMC department, you 4, 5, 6 people can formulate a company and use your potential to make an event management company, and you can host events over here. In the time to come, many film stars you're going to visit over here. They will help you understand that these stars, how they move, what kind of tantrum they're going to have, and how to handle them. All those things will be learning in the journalism and mass communication department. So basically, two aspects you have to take into consideration. One is the academic part, which has been put forward by the IP industry. Very important, because you have to qualify. This is the basic benchmark. Then the second one is the co-curricular activities. Co-curricular activities have got 5 dimensions over there as far as the system permits. One, linked with the research and consultancy. Any storyline you're going to put over there in news must be authenticated with certain research. And research authenticate your storyline. It gives you a true sense. If the story is correct, if the story is true, people believe it. And if you're going to use those story only to create a sensation in the media without any, you can say, substance in it, it is going to die down very soon, and nobody will relieve you in future time to come. This is a very important point. So research is the area which gives the credibility to your news. Same is the case with the IT also. Research will help you to cross over and develop a new dimensions where less amount of work can be done and the ultimate output result will be far more better. So research and consultancy will showcase your talents through the conferences. You can develop your papers, put up those papers in our journal. The journal is published for the advantage of all the people. It has got a circulation of more than 2,000 in various selected libraries, and it's a referral journal. So then we have got a newspaper, fortnightly or monthly newspaper by the BJMC department, and here you can be able to write certain articles for the newspaper. InDesign software, how to make certain columns in the newspaper, that can be learned on that can be done through the print and media department as far as the newspaper youngster is concerned. Third would be the various conferences been conducted by the institute. Every year, every department is to conduct a national conference and international conference. Those international and national conference give you an idea how to conduct the conference. You try to give your mandate. I want to see that how the conference can be conducted, and I want to give a paper on that. Bring in your paper with some faculty, give the authentication on that. They will review the paper and allow you to present over here. It will be published in the proceeding. These small things is going to make your CV enhanced. 3 years stay over here in the institute. Try to do as much as you can and write down those additions in your curriculum vitae. That will help you to getting job after completing a program from Tecnia. So main thing, after completion of your academic part, co-curricular activities, workshops, seminars, conferences, and the special skill sets required. That is very important. Special skill sets requirement for the MCA is different as compared to, because if you say the MCA, lot many people failed in the previous time. They could not have very excellent knowledge in technical aspect, but there is aptitude problem or attitude problem. Attitude and aptitude, the two aspect is definitely going to change the scenario as far as the job creation is concerned. Sometimes you have to change the attitude, change your aptitude, requirement of aptitude of the concern. That's going to, again a different kind of a soft skill section has been required. Training and placement cell will look after those aspects of yours, how to change your aptitude and the attitude concern. Then the English speaking is very important. The communication is international language is English. So those who are having any problem with the English speaking, they may be able to contact with the concerned faculty members. They have got a language lab. There will be modules in which we will be given a task that how to go about with the mock interview, how to go about with the group discussions, and in the topic certain things is known to you, certain things are not known to you. In the event not known to you, how to extract the information. If things are not known to you, how to be the leader in the group. All those things will have to be learned by you, and how to score over others and make your point of conversation in the meeting concern. Again, it's a professional world. Everywhere you have to give presentation, even to your boss, even to your company. If you're having some click ideas, that will help you to create a new buzzword for you. You must have heard about the Bill Gates. Have you heard about the Bill Gates? Yes. What has been famous for is the youngest billionaire. Right after that, Mark Zuckerberg, that's been there, Facebook. He's the youngest billionaire. Now, who's the latest one in this rank? The youngest billionaire in the world. Yes? Youngest billionaire. Come again? Kylie Jenner. So, why she's been famous for? Yes? Come again? Social media. She is social media wasn't there, but she is not a billionaire because of social media. She is a billionaire because of the Kylie Cosmetics. Kylie Cosmetics. What mean cosmetics? She is a manufacturer of liquid lipstick. So she is a makeup mogul of the international. $76 set of the liquid, you can say, lipstick, and it's going to craze world over. And in the year 2017, 2016-17, she's opened the company at the age of 20 years, and after completing 2 years, exactly 22 years, she's $1 billion plus having both. So idea creates the things. You are all in the professional world. Only thing is that you have to believe in yourself and think out of box. Everybody will get the master's degree or a professional degree from the IP university as far as bachelor degree is concerned. You will get. That is not going to help you because faculties are trained. They will guide you. These papers, these questions will come. These are the set questions. एक यूनिट है, 4 यूनिट है, 4 यूनिट में दो क्वेश्चन तो बनने ही बनने हैं. 8 क्वेश्चन कर लिए, हो गए पास. तो passing is not a big thing as far as a BJMC and the MC is concerned. But only thing is that the professional acumen is required in the profession that has to be built upon. And that I can tell you, in your seriously in your lifetime, 12% is the knowledge component you can utilize throughout life. 88% is your interpersonal skills. If you can change the interpersonal skills, that how my seniors, how my juniors, or how my classmates, these 3 things immediately will create your own network of systems. And this will help you off in transformation. If any problems come to you, you can put those problems in front of the networking and they will give you solutions. Somebody will give you amazing solutions, some will give you just laughing solutions, but ultimately somewhere or the other you will be able to tap on certain time you get the solutions. People look towards professional for solutions because you are the doctors in time to come of the profession. So make it that things depends upon you. You are the final authority on the system. Develop yourself that if I am going to say anything, if I am going to recommend anything, it makes sense. If you don't make it sense over there, what you say, what you speak, what you recommend, you will become laughing stock. People will not take you seriously. But if you're going to make sense, then definitely people over there will take note of you and you will jump from notch out of notch to reach your science. 10,000 hours. If you invest in any particular area, you will become maestro. Maestro, I can doubt it. 10,000 hours. Pandit Jayashankar or Sachin Tendulkar or someone else like that. They have invested 10,000 hours of practice and you become maestro. So similarly, you try to develop a instinct in self that yes, from here onwards, what are schooling I've done, what are the graduation I've done, I'm going to transform myself in time to come. India is transition. It's a transition period for India. And you are going to transform India in time to come. Very important things lies on your shoulder to work upon, to take India into different century in a developed countries league. So many things depends upon you. Another 20-year time is very important for India. And you will be holding the affairs 20 years down the line, somewhere or the other. If your basics are not strong enough, you could not be able to sustain the pressure requiring by the system. So mind it, you try to handle pressure, number one. You try to develop a skill set of multitasking, very important. At the same time, when you try to download certain files from the internet, you download 5, 6, 7 files. किसी में 20% डाउनलोड हो रहा है, किसी में 5% हो रहा है, किसी में 6% हो रहा है. You try to give the command to computer and it downloads 10 different files simultaneously and work starts on 5 different files simultaneously. So this kind of slotting is required in your mind that you can be able to beat 5 different or 6 different multi-sets at a single point of time. That makes you different. That makes you different. If you can do that, it's not saying it's very easy. It requires certain things over a time of period, or a period of time you can be able to learn. It's acquired inheritance. You can be able to inherit those things to practice. So try to work on with that part. From day one, you make up your diary. Very important. Organizing yourself is the first thing. If you want to command some other person, you have to organize yourself first. So prepare yourself in the class with the diary. Whatever the things has been put up by the class teachers or the classmates over there, you write down, this is my event calendar of the IP industry, this is an event calendar of the Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies, this is the class timetable. All the things which have been told by the faculty member should be transformed in a diary and work on with that part. That's the one part. Second thing, there should be no cluttering in your home and houses and somewhere where it's lit on. So make everything not messy. Clearly demarcate those aspects from day one. And third, daily daily 24 hours in a day, count on that. Whether today I have invested 1 day in my Tecnia and what I have done, whether it's a positive or negative. If it is negative, put it negative. If it is positive, at the end of the day, before you go to sleep, you write down positive. Any value addition you feel that today I have value added in my personality or profile, you make it a plus. And anything wastage over there, just merely making funds and foods and other things, nothing is concrete out of that, you make it a minus or neutral. So 365 days in a year, 365 into 3, that makes a substantial amount of time you're going to invest on from now onwards. So you count on how many plus and how many minuses, your balance sheet will reflect on those issues. Attendance part is very important. Attend the classes, extract the faculty member, throw the questions, ask queries. This is your basic rights. This time you can learn. And this is a peace time for you. Out in corporate is a war. Out in corporate is a war. This is a peace time for you. Whatever the arms and ammunition you're going to create over here, you can use it when you're going to join the corporate. But here, if you're going to marry making, not doing anything, not preparing your arms and ammunitions, you will be empty handed over there in corporate. So make it, my dear friend, my dear students, each and every day, each and every minute counts from here onwards, and try to use as much as you can. Clear? And with this, I would like to tell you that certain support functions been there. Library is excellent in the institute, circulation section, reference section, digital library. You got phone, work on with the phone. Wi-Fi system is enabled. Go for IT people. They will process your phone as per the password of the Wi-Fi system of the institute. You can freely access the Wi-Fi of the institute. One path. Second thing, there are certain digital libraries, British Council Library, American Library. You can go over there, take the notes, see that what kind of ambience they will be having, what kind of books they are having, what kind of system they are having. Explore those areas. That will help you off. Then various online resources are there, very important. Delnet services, ProQuest, JGate, Shakshat, e-research, and library system has been there. Work on over there. All password and IDs has been there with you. Please utilize those ID and password because we have substantially invested on those online resources, and these online resources has got subscription value. Say for example, 10 lakh has been invested. If you're going to use it, it's going to help you off. If not going to use it, it's going to sheer wastage. So please use those things for your disposal. It is at your disposal for your upliftment. And more than lakh journals, including their back volumes, are available for your disposal to work it off. So try to find out the area you want to get your jobs for. Anything which you like most, anything which you feel that is my area because of my certain alienation, because I have a family business or something like that. Find out those areas and try to work on with that. Ultimately, you will land in job in those areas. So again, one subject, we have got already made a subject mapping in your classrooms. You can be sharing those things. Each and every subject is going to lead you to a different job prospects. Each and every subject has got a potential to give you job, and that job is going to carry you for another 40 years down the line. So make it any subject which is very dear to your heart and near to your heart. Work on with that, and that subject will give you a job for time to come. Even if say I'm good in photography and myself and my camera, fair enough, I can create the fashion out of that. So simply it's a news out of that. One picture speaks billions, speaks enormous amount of, you can say, quantum of, you can say, research paper could not be able to do that. So that kind of eyesight and creativity has been required in your mind. What kind of angle you could take, what kind of visuals you could take, what time it will take. All those things will be your creativity with the machine. So work on with that profile. Similarly with the MCA students also, you can do a number of things. Platforms have been created by various organizations. Similarly, you can also do the platforms. Creation of platforms would be there. Uh, those students who are in desire of the scholarship scheme is out by the IP industry. Notice has been there. Those who want to apply, who are in need of scholarships, please, there are 4 to 5 different scholarship schemes put forward by the government of India and the IP industry. Apply immediately to the student welfare department for the same. Then we have got entrepreneurship development cell also. apart from TNP, those who wants to take up their own venture after completing their programs. So certain entrepreneurs' talent and traits are very important. Initiative, creativity, innovation, like leadership, perseverance, independence, decision making, risk taking, aversions, right? Business planning. All these traits have been there in you. Then you can work on to create your job, not for job, but to create job for others. Create job for others. You should not be a job seeker. Rather, you should feel that I will be creating job in time to come. Job creator. Become job creator. People depend upon you. So develop that kind of mindset. EDC cell will help you on how to go about it, how to take loan from the banks, how to take initiatives, technical initiatives through various government agencies and work it off. And I found it that these things can be done. I feel that lot many officers are in queue to give you deliverance on the system. I once again congratulate you for your excellent choice. May God bless you. All the best. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Moving ahead, I would like to invite Dr. Ajay Pratap Singh, Head IQAC, who has 70 years of experience and has many research papers and articles onto his credit. Sir, I request you to address the gathering, please.
A very good morning and very warm welcome. In next, maybe I'm not going to take too much of time, but in next 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to give you an overview of what the Tecnia is all about, why you will feel great or you should feel great by taking the admission in Tecnia, what opportunities you will be getting while your journey in Tecnia, maybe for BGMC students or maybe for the MCA students for 3 years. So, Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies, it is headed by our chairman, Dr. Ram Kailash Gupta. He is a man of many facets with an untiring zeal to serve the society in general. And he is in true sense a leader of masses, the son of the soil, socially conscientious individual, a philanthropist, a true Indian, visionary beyond borders, and educational and great humanitarian. As far as the institute is concerned, it is accredited by National Assessment and Accreditation Council, Bangalore, with A grade. It is A grade NAC accredited institute, recognized under Section 2F of UGC Act 1956 by UGC, affiliated to GGS IP University, approved by AICT, Ministry of HRD, Government of India. It is ISO certified by System of Australia and New Zealand, ISO 9001-2015 and ISO 14001-2015 for Environmental Conscientious Institute. It is a lifetime member of IMA and it is also a member of PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry, New Delhi. The institute, since its inception from 1999, is moving ahead with the vision to impart the holistic development by inculcating knowledge, ethics, professional acumen, and socially concerned attitude to carve an edge in a dynamic environment. And the mission to make a thorough, professional, and responsible citizen through student-centric teaching, learning process, co-curricular, extracurricular, enrichment, extension and outreach activities and research environment. As far as the program is concerned, for the MCA and BGMC programs, it is having the minimum 3 years of period with maximum N plus 4 semesters. The entire program is credit based. That means for passing the degree, you require to earn certain credits for every subject in every semester. Like in MCA first semester, you need to appear for 26 credits and pass through these 26 credits. Similarly, from first to fifth semester, it is 26 credits each, and for sixth semester, it is 30 credits. That means in all, MCA student has to appear for 160 credits of paper in order to secure the degree. The minimum credits required are 150. Whereas for BGMC program, It is 24 credits for first semester and second semester each, 26 and 24 respectively for third and fourth credits, and 28 credit each for fifth and sixth semester. That means in all you have to appear for 154 credits of subjects. And minimum requirement to pass is 150 credits. As far as the academic calendar is concerned, the day has commenced already from yesterday, that is from 1st of August, and your first semester examination will be after 8th of November, end term examination, whereas the first internal class test will be scheduled from 8th of September onwards. As far as the pedagogy is concerned, we owe the responsibility to groom you to the fullest of the potential, and for that we have the very systematic pedagogy, starting from orienting you people, inducting the you, then assisting you with the mentor through the mentor-mentee system, followed by the regular classes. Then we will be trying to find out who the slow learners are, who the fast learners are, so that we can provide the appropriate measures at the right time accordingly. And for that we have the capability enhancement programs, we have the remedial classes, we have the conferences, seminars, workshops, and then to make you aware about the social consciousness, citizenship behavior, we also emphasize on the social or extension activities through the NSS. And finally, you will be preparing yourself for your placements, or whosoever is interested for starting their own venture or joining their family business, they will be going for entrepreneurship or maybe preparing for your higher education. As far as attendance is concerned, it has been already communicated by Director Sir also, that minimum attendance requirement to appear for your examination as per stipulated by the GGS IP University is 75%. This is the minimum attendance requirement. So anyone who is falling short of this 75% attendance will not be permitted to appear in the examination. Make it very clear, please. And it's our suggestion, our recommendation, that you please try to attend 100% of the classes, because you are not coming here to just count the attendance or just count the percentage of the attendance. You are here to develop yourself, and for developing yourself, every class counts. And automatically, in the process, you will be having the attendance close to 100% rather than working for 75% attendance. As far as evaluation and examination is concerned, for MCA program, the theory part is divided into two aspects: the semester term and examination and continuous evaluation. The semester term examination comprises of 75% of the marks, and continuous evaluation 25%. Whereas practical component is respectively the 40% and 60%, and project part is the 40% and 60%. Whereas for BHMC, it is 25% and 75% for the theory, 40 and 60 for the practicals, and for projects it is 50-50%. Now, if we go for dividing the further categorization of the continuous evaluation scheme, then for MCA, out of 25% of the theory weightage, the class test carries 60% of weightage, and continuous evaluation carries the 40% of weightage. For which, out of this 40%, we have categorized further 3 evaluation level. One is library-based assignments, where they need to go for the review of the journals, the books, the magazines, and they have to come up with presentations, or maybe some project-based assignments. And third one is the theoretical assignment, which is based on Unit 1 and 2. Similarly, for the practicals, It is subdivided into 37.5% of weightage of class test, 37.5% weightage of assignments and exercises which they will be doing in their practical classes, labs, and remaining 25% for the lab performance. As far as BGMC is concerned, out of the 25% of the theory evaluation, 40% is for the class test and 40% for the continuous evaluation and 20% for the internal assessment in the form of seminar, presentation and class performance. Now out of the 40% of the continuous evaluation, again there is three categories. One is field-based assignments. You will be going to the fields and collecting the various information and putting it in the form of the presentations or viva. Second will be news-based assignments. And third will be again the theoretical aspect that will be covering your unit 1 and 2 in the form of written assignments. As far as the class test, it goes same for the BGMC as was for the MCA program. That is class test 40% out of 37.5% of the 40% is for the class test, 37.5% is for the assignments and exercises in the labs, and remaining 25% for the lab performance. As far as the library is concerned, the library is very enriched, comprising of various sections like circulation section, reference sections, digital library, e-content, open content, periodical, library softwares and resources, reprographic systems, interloan library facility, library membership. We have the membership of British Council Library and the American Library. So the students who are desirous of going to the American Library or British Council Library, they can avail this facility by taking the cards which is available in the library from the librarian, and they can visit the these two respective libraries and get enriched. Then we have the various subscriptions as far as the digital library is concerned, like JGate, ProQuest, Delnet, where you can access maybe thousands and thousands and thousands of journals, e-books, thesis for your knowledge gain, for your assignments, for your projects, and the logins and passwords are easily accessible to you people, which is available on the notice board which is present in your classrooms and which is also available with the library. So you can get the login and password and you can access these through your mobile phones, maybe from anywhere, from any place at any time, maybe from your homes. Then we have the publications, the Tecnia Journal of Management Studies, the Tecnia Times, which is annual newsletter. Then very important, the Youngster, which is an initiative of the BHMC department itself, where you can give your articles, maybe you can give your papers for the publication in the journal. Then we come up every year with 4 proceedings for the 4 conferences. So those who are desirous of giving their papers, research papers to be published, they can give it to give it for Tecnia Journal of Management Studies and get it published. Then again, Tecnia is having a very unique system of mentor-mentee system where you will be allotted and assigned a mentor from day 1, and who will be there to guide you, to inspire you, to motivate you, to help you as far as the academic pursuits are concerned, as far as the personal, career and social psychological supports are concerned. And they will be there for you right from day 1, not only till the passing of your program, but even after that when you become alumni. We have the number of clubs, committees and cells where you can become the member. Just before coming to this auditorium, you would have filled a form where based on your interest area, you would have given the options that you want to choose for your clubs or committees. So the various committees, the conference committee is there. We do organize, as I told you, we do organize 4 conferences every year, and a committee is there to look after the smooth functioning of that conference, smooth organizing of that conference, and whosoever is interested to be a member in that committee, maybe in the form of stage management committee, maybe in the form of anchoring committee, maybe in the form of discipline committee. There are so many subcommittees under conference committee. So you can contact Dr. Sandeep Kumar. He is not right now here because he is taking the projects of the students. So he sits in the PG building first floor. So whosoever is interested, they can approach him from day one, because for publishing a paper or presenting a paper in the conference requires a lot of work which is to be done in advance. So you can approach Dr. Sandeep Kumar for that. Then we do organize 3 academic fest every year. The Endeavor Fest, which is academic fest organized by management. Then the Technovision, that is IT Academic Fest organized by the IT department. And the Varchasva, which is a Media Academic Fest. So you can approach Dr. Vanna Raghav for Endeavor Management Academic Fest, Ms. Sania for IT Technovision Fest, and Ms. Shopita Khurana for Varchasva Media Academic Fest. Similarly, we have the clubs, those who have the flavor or those who have the inclination for photography and videography, they may join videography and photography club. Mr. Rahul Mittal is the in charge for that. Then we have the press and media club. Mr. B.K. Misra is the head for that. Abhivakti club, those who are interested in reporting and anchoring. Ms. Hanisa is there. Ms. Hanisa, who is anchoring today also, so you can contact her. Then we have the institution industry cell, who is very much instrumental in bringing the industry and academia closer, so that you can have a better exposure about what is happening in the other universities, colleges, or what is happening in the industry corporates. Then we have the entrepreneurship development cell, those who are thinking of starting their own venture after completing the program, or those who wish to join their family business. So they can approach Dr. Sudhir Davra. He will be very, very fruitful to help you in guiding that how a venture can be started, what all grants are available, where you can contact for funding, what all is about seed money and all those things. So he will be very instrumental for that. Then we have Dr. Namita Nivedita, who is heading the training and placement committee. Dr. Sandeep Kumar, as I told you, he is heading the research and development and consultancy committee. Cultural club, under the ambit of which we organize, apart from various, we celebrate apart from various festivals, we do organize Tecnia Talent Hunt, which is Tecnia Dancing Star and Tecnia Singing Star event. So those who have the flavor for singing or dancing, they can approach Dr. Vanna Raghav. Then we have the annual fest in the name of Saras and Rangmanch Club, where those who are interested for stage play or mono acting or maybe street play, they may contact Ms. Shopita Khurana. Then there is a IP University Fest, Anugunj, which is scheduled in the month of February. So those who want to participate in that, and for that we require the preparations in the cultural arena. So you can contact Ms. Shobita for that. We do have a sports club also, where under the ambit of which we organize the Tecnia sports meet, which is organized at a very gala level. Every year in the month of January, we organize this sports meet in Chhatrasal Stadium, where the sports ranging from indoor activities to outdoor sports, maybe the chess or maybe the carom, maybe volleyball, basketball, cricket, every games are played there, and those who are the better, obviously definitely are declared the winners. So that is organized at a very big level in the Chhatrasal Stadium every year in the month of January. So those who are interested in the sports, they can meet Mr. Rahul Tripathi. Then, as I told you, we have NSS and Eco Club, which is percolating the objective of the extension and outreach activities. NSS is being headed by Dr. Sudhir Davra, and Eco Club is being headed by Dr. Varun Kumar. Then we have a very unique concept of Tecnia TV. You can log in through techniatv.in, where there are lectures available which you can go see, understand, and come prepared in advance before coming to the classes. Subject-wise lectures are available on Tecnia TV. So that you can have a better understanding about the concepts that you will be reading in the classes, maybe next day or next week. So that's really a unique concept where we are providing you the platform where you can have the advanced understanding and developing the concept further in the classrooms. Employability skills. What skill sets you are required to inculcate from day one so that you become employable when you are going to complete this degree program. As far as the MCA is concerned, obviously the academic achievement, very important, communication skills, commitment, loyalty, maturity, intellectual creativity, teamwork, then the technical IT skills, and of course, the capacity for hard work. And the prospects, enterprise resource planning, computer networking, internet applications, portals, web-enabled services, computer education, IT consultancy, management information systems, database management systems, system analysis and design, software engineering, cloud computing. So there is ample opportunity as far as the MCA is concerned. Similarly, for BHMC, managerial skills, very important. Understanding of social democratic India, media ethics and social responsiveness, critical thinking, media business analysis, problem solving and innovation, national and global exposure and cross-cultural understanding, domain knowledge and skills, persuasion, content creation, creativity, leadership and teamwork, proficiency in stress management, and practically everything, because a media people may be required to intervene in any area or any area. And the job opportunities, believe me, for BGMC students, sky is the limit. You can really see what are the job opportunities available for BGMC students. As Director Sir has told rightly, that every subject brings you a job opportunity. Every subject of yours. Because BGMC is a completely practical based subject. If you are not able to understand the theories and not able to understand that how these theories are to be translated into the practical aspects, then definitely you will be learning nothing. So everything and every subject that you will be studying in your classes, you have to understand that from practical orientation. And you can very well see that how much opportunity is available for you. Mr. Rahul Mittal and Mr. Abhik, who is the in charge for photography and videography club. Please come on the dais and say a few lines about your club.
Good morning, everyone. फोटोग्राफी एंड वीडियोग्राफी क्लब, मुझे रिस्पेक्टेड डायरेक्टर सर की एक बात बड़ी अच्छी लगी अभी कि किसी भी काम को अगर आप अपने 10,000 घंटे देते हो तो आप उस सब्जेक्ट के मास्टर बन जाते हो या फील्ड एक्सपर्ट बन जाते हो. एंड व्हाट आई पर्सनली बिलीव, अगर आप कभी भी किसी काम को अपने 1 लाख घंटे दे दोगे तो आप शायद उससे भी आगे चले जाओ. और ये तभी पॉसिबल है जब आप उससे पूरी तरह से अटैच हो जाओ या जुड़ जाओ. I share one of the real incidents. देर वॉज अ फोटोग्राफर, एक फोटोग्राफर था, वो अभी घर से जो है जस्ट फील्ड असाइनमेंट के लिए निकला ही था कि सामने जो है यहीं पार्क में पास ही कुछ बच्चे क्रिकेट खेल रहे थे, और क्रिकेट खेलते टाइम एकदम से बॉल आकर के जो है वो उस जहाँ कैमरा था उसके हाथ में वहीं पर ही एकदम से वो बॉल हिट करी। तो एकदम से वो घबराया और उसने आंखें बंद करके बोला, हे भगवान, जो टूटा है, और क्लिक की आवाज़ आई थी, जो टूटा है भगवान वो मेरी उंगली ही हो, मीन्स कैमरा ना हो। तो अगर आप बीइंग अ फोटोग्राफर या बीइंग अ कैमरा पर्सन अगर किसी भी अपने काम से इस हद तक जुड़ जाते हो तो इट मीन्स कि आप उसमें जो है आगे उसमें सक्सेसफुल होवोगे। फिर आप 10,000 घंटे हो चाहे 1 लाख घंटे हो, उसमें आगे ग्रो ही करेंगे। और सबसे बड़ी बात यह कि अटैचमेंट अपने अपने वर्क के साथ ही रखिए, स्टे फोकस्ड। इंसानों से ज़्यादा अटैचमेंट अच्छी है कि काम के साथ हो। स्टे फोकस्ड एंड ऑल द बेस्ट। वेलकम टू द BGMC। थैंक यू ऑल।
I would like to call Miss Hani Shah, who is heading the Avyakti Club, reporting and anchoring.
Good morning, everybody. I know you have been listening to me since 2 hours, but then this is the different context for what I am here. I am in charge for Abhivyakti Club, which is reporting and anchoring club. We have started with that club for you guys only because we want to give a platform to you so that you yourself can write scripts. We are giving exposure to you by convening these kind of many events in the college, inside the campus and outside the campus. So obviously you guys will be, given a chance for doing auditions. And next week we are thinking for doing one more event with the collaboration of one of the radio stations too. And then the several things which will be coming up for you in the whole semester. And you can reports outside the campus, inside the campus, and whenever you have some queries, you can come down to me for reporting and anchoring as well. So thank you so much, guys, and I welcome you all in the journalism department. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to call Ms. Shopita Khurana, who is heading the Rangmanch Club.
Very good afternoon, everyone. Feeling great coming to college today? I hope you all have some expectations from the college. You all have some desires which you have built up till now that, this is what I'm going to do when I'm going to join the college. And to make the college life more interesting and to take out the versatility in you, we have a Rangmanch Club for you. Rangmanch Club is all about dramatics and the cultural activities. You must have done the cultural activities in school. So just think about it. The school was just a small parcel of cultural activities, and the college has the full versatile planet for you. If you have a spark in you, come, feel free to contact me and bring L'Oreal to yourself and to college as well. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to call Dr. Nidhi Gupta, who is the academic coordinator and in charge for BGMC and MCA departments.
Dear students and the delegates on the dais, it's my great pleasure to welcome all the students to Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. I wish to congratulate each of you first on having secured your place in esteemed GGS IP University, and second for having the good sense to choose TIAS as your alma mater. Today, orientation program is designed to support new students as they begin their journey at TIAS. During the course of your program, we gradually introduce all of you to life at the college, from academics and community norms to resources and support services. At TIAS, we have no more important goal than helping you in your learning quest. All of you must be wondering how. Well, patience cannot be predicted or planned. You all are unique in your own way, but I will advise you to do what catches your imagination. Let me share one story with you. A man, one day, he found a cocoon of a butterfly. He took it, and one day a small opening from that cocoon appeared. He sat and watched the butterfly for several hours as it is struggled to force its body through that little hole until it suddenly stopped and making any progress and looked like it was stuck there. Now, that man decided to help the butterfly. What he did, he took a pair of scissors and snipped off the remaining bit of the cocoon. What happened? The butterfly then emerged easily, but with a swollen body and the small or tiny wings from the cocoon. The man again sat and waiting for the wings to enlarge to support that butterfly to fly. But that did not happen. That butterfly spent rest of its life unable to fly, crawling around with tiny wings and a swollen body. Despite the kind heart of that man, he did not understand that the restricting cocoon, that small hole there, and the struggle needed by butterfly to get through that small opening only, were the God's way of forcing fluid from the body of butterfly into its wings, so that it could fly once it was out of the cocoon. So the moral of the story is struggle in life, develop our strengths. Without struggles, we never grow and never get stronger. So it is important for all of us, including all dear students who are sitting there, to tackle challenges on our own and not be rely on help from the others. So the best thing I would say is focus on your ideas. It's your time to learn. It's your time to explore yourself. Martin Luther King Jr., we all know, he once said the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in times of the comfort and joy, but where he stands in times of challenges. And with those few words of advice from him, I wish you every success at TIAS, and I extend a warm welcome again to all the freshers with open arms, open minds, and open heart to the most beautiful years of life at Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies, each of you. Welcome students, welcome once again. Thank you so much.